What's going on, guys? Yesterday I brought you the news that a new update had rolled out for the OnePlus Open. I told you at the time it had not yet arrived on my device. Well, it finally did arrive sometime around 4:40 something in the morning. Yes, I was dealing with a little bit of insomnia, and I posted this on Threads that it had arrived on my device, and you see the change log here, which we've already gone over. But as you can see, I had an installation problem. I don't know exactly what was going on here because I haven't really done anything weird with this device. The strangest thing I had done was enable developer mode to be able to capture the screen of it on my computer here like I have for many videos, but that's not particularly strange. Developer options is pretty simple. It's not really something that should affect your ability to install an update. So I waited and I tried it again this morning when I got up around 7. It still wouldn't work. It still was giving me this installation problem. I Googled around a little bit, and any solution I found online for prior OnePlus devices really wasn't doing anything for me. So again, I don't really know what had gone wrong with my particular OnePlus Open, but my solution was to just factory reset the thing. I've spent the last half an hour or so getting everything set back up, and after doing this, it installed the update with no problem. So part one of this video would be exactly that. If you run into this issue where you just can't seem to install the update, unfortunately, you might need a factory reset to get that to work. Now, I don't think this is a widespread issue. I've heard from several of you already who were able to install your update without any issues at all. So this may have just been something random happening to me. I'm not exactly sure. But part two of this video, I want to show you what for me, the biggest change was in this update. I was able to describe it to you before, but now I can actually show it to you. When it comes to the OnePlus Open, multitasking is a really big aspect of what this thing is good at, what you're supposed to be doing with it, and it can do a lot. It can actually do 3 applications at a time, but in a very unique manner. And while it's very good at that, like I've mentioned in my prior videos, there have been a few small pain points for me, and this update has fixed one of them. Let me demonstrate this quickly by opening 3 applications all at once. Okay, so we have now opened up YouTube, Twitter, and Threads. Now, the problem before was that if I wanted to, yes, I know, if I wanted to swap one of these applications out, the only way to do this would be to click up here on the little handle and then click on Switch App. Now, that's fine, and it's a decent way to do this, but the way we got here was by dragging apps up off the taskbar or out of the app drawer. So now we have to suddenly change the behavior to swap out an application. That is something that I definitely don't like. Now with this update, we can go grab another application, and when we drag it up, it will allow us to release that app to replace the app that it is on top of. That is much more seamless, and it is much more in line with the prior behavior. This is, to me, a really nice fix. Before, if I had to drag a third app up, no matter where I put it, when I released it, it would have simply swapped out that application for the 3 that you had open, which is just kind of not logical to me. Now, I will say that I wish that there was a way to quickly launch a floating window in this scenario as well, because right now, the only way you can really do that is to launch an application, go to a floating window, and then bring that back up. And yes, that's fine, that's doable, but if we close down a third application, we can drag one up to the middle. Here would make it be all 3 apps. To the middle would allow it to be a floating window. So hopefully they can figure out some way to sort of simplify or streamline that process as well. Now, I do want to very quickly go over some of the other things in the changelog based on some comments that I've gotten, some sort of, clarifications. So first one, improves touch control experience. Well, like I said in my prior video, that is sort of vague, but in my comments, this user here, I'm not sure how you would say that name, just loaded the January update and they fixed the notification swiping from the cover screen issue. So that's an interesting one. I don't think I have any notifications to show you, but basically what they're talking about is when you're on your lock screen, actually I do have some notifications, there were some issues that some people were having with actually dismissing these notifications. And I have seen that myself actually. They just did not want to go away. And it seems like now, maybe that's fixed. It seems like they're swiping away just fine. So that's definitely a pretty cool one. What about on this one here? This is one that I actually kind of had to speculate what they even meant. The background stream feature in Smart Sidebar has been removed. Well, we got a comment from this guy, Brenza, I think is how you would say that. To answer your question regarding background stream, this is a weird one. Background stream, you could previously open YouTube in a floating window, put it in the side and minimize form, and have audio still play in the background. So basically, this was a sort of way to have, like they say there, the YouTube Premium feature of background play, but for free. I wasn't able to get that to work. Maybe I wasn't doing it right pre-update, but if it was there for you, it's probably gone now. So that's a little bit of an annoying one, but you know, whatever. Probably had some pressure from Google to stop doing that, maybe. So guys, there you go. A bit more context on the January update for the OnePlus Open. One big feature demoed and hopefully some explanations, perhaps, of what's going on with the other ones. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more content just like this. And until next time, stay nerdy, my friends.